welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Tasleem. Within a span of 48 hours, the state witnessed a tragic string of fatalities as 7 deaths, including 6 were reported across the Salsett Taluka. Also, 3 persons were injured. Of the total 7 deaths, 6 died in accidents, while 1 was crushed to death by a speeding train. 2 fatal accidents occurred in Kunkoli, 3 within the jurisdiction of Maina Kurturi Police, and 1 in Dhargali in Perne Taluka. The train mishap was reported at Majodda.
Multiple accidents were reported on Sunday, each resulting in tragic outcomes across different areas in Goa. In the first incident near Sukalne, a collision between a scooter and a tempo led to the death of the tempo driver Vipin Oram, aged 26, with serious injuries sustained by cleaner Vipin Nair and minor injuries to the scooter rider. Another accident involved a fatal collision between a car driven by Casli Sinoy Rebello and a scooter, leading to the death of the scooter rider João Baptista Antonio Coutinho at Dongrin Junction in Nuwe. The car driver faces charges under IPC sections. A motorcycle accident on the way from Margaon to Fonda resulted in the death of Nagraj Wadi, with his pillion rider Sadiq Muhammad Ahim surviving the self-accident. Krishnanath Bapaso suffered injuries in a collision near Boring Bridge and later succumbed to them at Goa Medical College, with the car driver facing charges for rash driving. Sunny Shirodkar lost his life in a hit-and-run accident at Kunkoli IDC, where the driver fled the scene. A case has been filed against the unidentified driver. At Dhargali, a 55-year-old Chandrakant Kamli lost his life after being hit by a speeding car while crossing the road. In a tragic incident, the Konkan Railway Police recovered the body of an unidentified woman besides the railway tracks in Majorda Church. The accident came to light at around 6:50 a.m. on Sunday when the station master of Majorda Railway Station alerted the police that a woman had been run over by a train. Upon reaching the scene, PSI Pritesh Kovekar and the police staff identified the deceased as Rosa Fernandez, a 77-year-old resident of Komswara, Majorda. Her identity was confirmed by her daughter, Vincentina Fernandez. The police registered a case under Section 174 of the CRPC for unnatural death. Maqbool Malgimani for Herald TV.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant called for streamlining external exams for repeat candidates and urged measures to curb fake certificates from other state boards. He emphasized educational reforms should prioritize skill development over job opportunities, aiming for holistic student growth. Sawant's focus on simplifying exams and promoting genuine achievements underscores Goa's commitment to enhancing its education sector. Sawant was speaking at the inauguration of the new GBSHSE building on Monday.
ह्या वेगवेगळ्याचो फायदोय घेवचो आणि खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात फुडें वयचें. हातूंत करून हांव अशें म्हणना की सगळेच भुरगे 10th फर्स्ट क्लास जातले, पास जातले ना, थोडे भुरगे फेलूय जातले. पण फेल जाल्यार त्याय भुरग्यांची चिंता आमी केल्या, कारण आज खंयच्याय गव्हर्मेंट जॉबात जर येतले आसत जाल्यार ताका 10th पास इज कमीत कमी जाय. म्हणजे मिनिमम क्वालिफिकेशन रिक्वायर्ड इज अ 10th पास. आणि ताका लागून आमी ITIची म्हणजे 10th फेल जालो आणि 1 year ITI जर तेणी केली वीच इज इक्विवेलंट टू 10th पास. हांवें कित्याक सांगलां, जे भुरगे 10th पास थंय जावंक शकना तांच्यांनी ITIक वयचें आणि मिनिमम 1 year ITI पास जावची, which is equivalent. We are treating in a government job which is equivalent to the 10th pass. Again, those who are 12th fail जाता किंवा 10th जावन जर त्यांनी 2 वर्साची ITI करीत जाल्यार which is again equivalent to the 12th pass. म्हणजे ते आमी ट्रीट करता. आणि म्हणून तर टेक्निकल एड्युकेशन, स्किल एड्युकेशन भुरग्यांक सगळ्यांकूच पुराय म्हणजे गोंयभर पेरंट्सांनी फोर्स करून तूं 10वीकूच बस हे करचे ऐवजी भुरग्यांक 10वीक जर पास जायना आसत जाल्यार ITIच्या माध्यमांतल्यान वचून आमी वेगवेगळी ऑप्शन दवरल्या. ताजेर तेंच्यांनी 10th आनी 12th पास हे दोनूय दिवपाची म्हाका दिसता गरज आसा. आणि हाच्याच बरोबर आमी वेगवेगळे स्किल्ड कोर्सीस ITIंतल्यान इंट्रोड्यूस करता. गोवा बोर्ड म्हणजे आपले गोल्डन जुबली सेलिब्रेट करपाक 50 वर्सां पुराय जावपाक फुडल्या वर्सा 25 50 वर्सां पुराय जाता. आणि 50 वर्सां पुराय जावच्या पयलीं आमी नवीन वास्तूत तुमकां शिफ्ट जावपाक दिलें. की पयलीं पळयताले वेरियस तुमी पिक्चर दाखयता आसतना पळयलें की ज्या बिल्डिंगेंत म्हणजे ज्यो फॅसिलिटीज नाशिल्ल्यो त्यो एडवान्स फॅसिलिटीज आतां ह्या बिल्डिंगेंत तुमच्या सगळ्यां कडेन आमी अवेलेबल करून दिल्या. त्या खातीर पेपर करेक्शन, पेपर सेटिंग्स ह्यो सगळ्यो गजाली ह्या आनी एग्जामिनेशन्स ह्या सगळ्या बिल्डिंगेंतल्यान आमी कंट्रोल करपाक शकतले.
In a distressing incident, a 24-year-old woman from Bicholi was subjected to a vicious assault by 3 men from Kolwale following a road rage altercation. Kolwale police have taken action by filing a first information report against the alleged perpetrators identified as Pankaj Salgaonkar, Devin Temkar and Pankar Sadekar. The victim, who sustained severe head and facial injuries, is currently hospitalized as a result of the ruthless attack. The Women and Child Development Department is facing scrutiny over its apparent delay in establishing a residence for children below 18 years with mental disabilities. Claims suggest a proposal from the prior Child Welfare Committee might have been overlooked or dismissed by the Deputy Director, causing a hold-up in the process. Street Providence expressed willingness to set up a psychiatric home for these children. Additionally, regarding shelters for youth aged 18 to 21, Street Providence has set a deadline until Wednesday, indicating their intent to protest if the WCD doesn't act. Street Providence asserts that the department holds the required funds to set up shelters or rehabilitation homes for youth.
21-22 scheme, and as of now the file is still in the office. That means it has not moved. So I will wait either for today or I will wait for Wednesday, as the CM has assured. Failing which, we will be back with 40 people, 40 ladies in the Women and Child Department, and this time we will not take it. The second issue is what I want to raise is, in the due course of time we have found that a lot of youth are coming to us between the age of 19, 21, 22, 23. And I have discovered that there is no shelter home, no rehabilitation program or no program for them across Goa, because Women and Child Department has not moved a file and not got this project implemented after having funds for this particular project for the youth between the age of 18 to 21. I am having in my home children 19, 20, 21, 22, and it is disturbing that because of substance abuse, because of alcohol, they have lost their mind. CWC says that they have a good facility at Apnagar for children below 18 if they are suffering from psychiatric disorders or alcohol, but nobody comes into that home for various reasons. Into that home, and they are getting psychiatric by the age of 19, 20, 21, then the load is going to come on the shelter homes. If the load is going to come on the shelter homes, how does a shelter home look after a child between the age of 19 to 23 when you know that the child is taking 6, 8, 9 tablets, having disability and no repair, and this is basically ladies they are having. So if the CWC and the Women and Child Department, I am not blaming CWC, I am saying Women and Child Department has the funds. Women and Child Department should know what are the issues on the ground. They should make the provisions before the year ends to say we require so many homes for this, we require so many homes for that, we require so many homes for that. Now, if nobody is bothered, then this is the state we are going to reach. So I am going to take youth, I am going to take middle-aged ladies, I am going to take elderly ladies. Who is going to fund us? Another issue is they should be separate homes for children below 18 who require rehabilitation and who are suffering from mental disabilities, including alcohol and drug abuse. Yes, people will say the child should not be separated from the parents, which I also agree. But if the parents are poor, they cannot look after the child is getting aggressive, the child is getting destructive. In few years' time, the parent will abandon the child will lose the mind and reach the street. This is where the homeless is coming from. The homeless is not coming from outside where psychiatric is concerned. Beggars are separate, psychiatric is separate.
In a celebratory move marking Goa Liberation Day on December 19, 2023, the Raj Bhavan will unlock its gates to the general public, granting a rare opportunity to explore the heritage site. Between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m., visitors will have access to the designated areas within the Raj Bhavan Palace and its surroundings. The highlight of this unique experience will be the chance to behold antique treasures and a stunning collection of vintage cars, adding a historical and cultural dimension to the visit. To partake in this rare event, individuals interested in witnessing the grandeur of the Raj Bhavan and Palace are requested to register their details at the Raj Bhavan main gate by 6 p.m. on December 18, 2023. For security purposes, visitors planning to attend the Raj Bhavan viewing on December 19, 2023 are required to carry a valid photo ID and Aadhaar card. The rescue vans belonging to the Women and Child Development Department are allegedly lying unused, gathering dust despite their intended purpose. The revelation has raised concerns about the efficiency of resource utilization within the department. Contrary to this claim, Sangeeta Parab, the director of the Women and Child Development, has countered the allegations by asserting that the rescue vans are indeed in use.
मॅडम तुमची ती ऑफिसात सकयल दोन तो रेस्क्यू व्हॅन हा खबर हा व्हॅन
हय
हय तो मॅडम तो यूज करिना तुम्ही ते धुल्लो बिल्लो बसलेला म्हणजे लाईंग अनयूज कशे दिसता त्यो
ना रे सगळेच आमचे ते काम सारखे चालू आहा म्हणटा हे जाल्लेले आहा
म्हणजे यूज करता त्यो
यूज करता आमी
ना पूण मॅडम ती अशी दिसता पयल्या उपरांत की यूज करिना कशी दिसता म्हणून
ना 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 ना
ओके ओके बरें
Agriculture Minister Ravi Naik, responding to opposition from Bori residents and Lotli farmers regarding the Bori Bridge project, emphasized the necessity of development projects to keep the state and the country aligned with global standards. The minister urged to the public to cooperate by providing the required land for these projects.
ना हांव कितें म्हणटा जर आमची शेतीची जमीन आसा जावं बागायतदार आसा आंब्याचे माडाचे जे आमचे हें आसा उसाची जमीन सगळ्यो ह्यो जमनी ज्यो आसा आमकां राखून दवरपाची गरज आसा जर आमी त्यो तर सोडल्यो आनी आमी विकले जाल्यार आमच्या हातीच्यान गेले ते परते मेळपाचे ना आनी ते जमनी गेले जाय ते थंय फॅक्टरी येयली आनी कितें येयलें आनी जावं घरां येयली म्हणल्यार आमची उपेग कितें आनी आमच्या हातीच्यान गेली जमीन गेली मागीर आमी रोडूंक शकना मागीर
गव्हर्मेंटूच जमनी व्हरपाक सोदता तेचेर कितें तुमची
गव्हर्मेंट खंयच्या व्हरपाक सोदता म्हाका
सगळे ओल्ड रेल्वे स्टेशन आहा थंय तेंच्यांनी हें केल्लें
ब्रिज लोटलेलो
आयची तुम्ही जाणात आयची गरज कितें आसा आयचें जग खंय पावलां जगा बरोबर आमी वचपाक जाय आमचे राज्य वचपाक जाय म्हणजे गोंय वचपाक जाय आनी ते करून जर आमकां फाल्यां अशें दिसता की जे आमकां भुरगीं सकाळीं इस्कुला वयता कॉलेजी वयता टायमार पावना सगळे कडेन ट्रान्सपोर्ट जे आसा अडकून उरता रोड अरूंद आशिल्ले कारण ते वेळार ते अरूंद करचेच पडटा जाल्यार भुरग्यांक इस्कोला इकडे आमची फोंडेची भुरगीं मडगांव वता मडगांवची भुरगीं पणजे वयता सगळे कडेन म्हणजे हांव कितें म्हणटा ते रस्ते रुंद करचे पडटा जाल्यार कितलेशेच टायम पेडात तुमी पळयात जेन्ना केन्नाय तुमी पळयता साईबाबा देवळा कडेन बोरये ब्लॉक जाता मान तुमकां भोमा ब्लॉक जाता आनी कितली गाडी उरता आनी कितली गाडी उरले नंतर कितले पेट्रोल वेस्ट जाता गाडी चालूच उरता पूण तेवूय लोक पूण ते लागून आमी मातशी लोकांनी मातशी इल्ली जागो मातशी त्रास मातशी सोंसपाचे कॉपरेट करपाचे.
Don Bosco Oratory Fatorda triumphed over Kurduri Gymkhana with a resounding 3-0 win in an electrifying match held at the Panchayat ground in Betalbati on Sunday. With this win, they entered the quarterfinals of the 6th Martin Cup 23-24 organized by the Betalbati Sports Club.
Don Bosco Oratory Fatorda came out strong, pressing forward with a dynamic offence led by Francisco Andrade, Cliff Barreto and Ledley. Although they missed an early chance, their continuous pressure kept Kurduri Gymkhana defending for most of the first half, resulting in a goalless score at half-time. Coach Vincent Barbosa's half-time adjustments, including 2 crucial substitutions, turned the tide in Don Bosco's favour. They dominated the second half, securing 3 impressive goals. Francisco Andrade in the 38th minute, Hanslin Furtado in the 44th and Alfred Noronas in the 49th. Hanslin Furtado's standout performance earned him the Man of the Match award. Ignacio Nerona for Herald TV.
In a display of sheer dominance, Kurtori Gymkhana secured a remarkable 7-1 win against UC Telaulim during a riveting Goa Football Association Second Division League match. The electrifying encounter unfolded at the Don Bosco Oratory, Fatorda ground this past Sunday, witnessing Kurtori Gymkhana's exceptional performance.
Kurtori Gymkhana's offensive prowess was on full display as they found the back of the net 7 times, showcasing their attacking strength. Sunil Katkar emerged as the standout performer, scoring an impressive 4 goals. Contributing to the team's victory, Josvin Jordan Cardozo, Folly Dias and Josie Fernandez each added a goal to the scoreboard. Despite the commanding lead by Kurtori Gymkhana, UC Telaulim managed to secure a solitary goal, credited to Einstein Adam Furtado, displaying a resilient effort amid the dominant play by Kurtori. The match highlighted Kurtori Gymkhana's strong attacking strategy and effective coordination, securing a convincing win and affirming their competitive edge in the GFA's Second Division League.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.